Hello everyone, this is Chris, and welcome back to Cosmic Chapter 2. And welcome to a lot less bamboo in my base than there was in the last episode. Yeah, in between episodes, someone came by, not exactly sure who, but yeah, someone came by and just cleared off all the bamboo in my base, and I think minus a couple instances like this one, we have a pretty bamboo-free place. This is what I placed here, and yeah, I believe someone called the janitor did it. I'm not exactly sure who this janitor person is, but thank you, Mr. Janitor. And also in between episodes, I've been getting pretty rich. Thanks to this gold farm, I have a lot of gold because yeah, in between episodes, I just went over there, killed some piglins, and I feel pretty rich after that. I mean, when you look at this stash on its own, it doesn't really look like too much, but in actuality, this took me a long time to get. Like, I thought my gold farm was a lot more efficient than it was, and it still is pretty efficient, but not as efficient as I thought. But, yep, now we are going to take every single one of these gold blocks and take them to the piglin farm. Oh, and in case you're wondering the exact amount, it was 38 blocks of gold, which, again, doesn't seem like much, but yeah, this took me quite a while, and every single one of these piglins are now going to be getting it, and I saw this coming. Cosmic Gold will come for you next. Should I be worried about this now? First it was bamboo, and now it's threats for some reason. I don't know what's going on in this realm. I don't know what's going on in this realm anymore. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna fuel up my piglin farm and go AFK and see how many drops we could get, because today I finally want to get back to work on the mob spawner Skyscraper, because in case you haven't heard, the outside needs a ridiculous amount of quartz slabs, and I have been doing a little bit of work in between episodes getting a little bit of quartz from the piglins, but yeah, we're going to need a lot more, and that looks kind of weird just doing it in third person, opening it and closing it. Huh. But yeah, let's get this thing started, and I'll see you when the piglins have finished trading. Oh no. We have way more stuff than I thought we would. Oh no, and yeah, these chests don't look too filled. They look like they have a couple slots, but yeah, all these chests over here, they are completely filled with them, but at least we got a, looks like a decent amount of quartz around here, so yeah, we'll come back to that in a little bit, but for now, I'm going to pop over to the Crispy Shack, because, Best Hyperion actually wants to work for there too, so yeah, and sadly, there's only going to be one employee, so we're gonna have to choose carefully, but yeah, let's see if we can hop into a call and get into an interview. Well, the one time I actually want to speak with someone inside a video, Hyperion can't, so maybe I give him these questions and then he fills it out and then he returns them later and then we can work off of that. So yeah, I think we'll be doing that. And because Garion and probably Hyperion might be watching this, I'm not gonna let them know what they are until they see the book. So best of luck, Hyperion, and you are already looking the part already. So yeah, get that book back to me as soon as you can, and then we will go from there. See if you are up to the task, and yeah, I'd love having either one of them, either Hyperion or Garion, but I'd rather not have too many employees to pay, so just one, really, just one. For now, let's put our focus back onto how much quartz we got in the piglin farm, and the answer is, not as much as I thought. I was expecting a little bit more than that, but that should be enough for us to do quite a bit more work if we, add it into, this combination too, so yeah, let's get this into quartz slabs and let's hop over to the Skyscraper. Oh, and it looks like Hyperion already has his things done, so let's have a look and see what he said. And then I just remembered that if I show you them, then Garion would know exactly what to put down in his resume. So sadly, you're not going to be able to see these quite yet, but I will say that they are pretty interesting answers to some pretty interesting questions. But anyway, back onto the Skyscraper. If we have a look, see what it looks like right now, you can see we're about maybe, I don't know, halfway, 2/3 the way up there. So yeah, we're gonna have a long way to go until we finish this, but I want to get at least a decent amount of progress done with all this quartz. So yeah, let's see what we could do. And I think I've mentioned this before, but having to place like really carefully with these slabs on the top block, I don't know, it's tough at times, but it's actually very, very satisfying. If you need something just satisfying to do in Minecraft, then maybe do something like this, where you have to decorate an entire cube of building with slabs. And you know what? I think it would actually be better for us to do all these slab placing in the form of a time lapse. So yeah, let's hop into one and let's get to work. So you might be wondering why the time lapse has not started yet, and I don't even want to say what happened. I can't bring myself to say what happened. So I guess instead here's an accurate representation of what happened afterwards. Yeah, the footage got corrupted. There is some good news though, because I stopped and started recording after I finished placing all the slabs. I was gonna start recording the top up here where I were to build all the blackstone up. Thankfully I did do that. Otherwise, you would see an entire skyscraper out of nowhere without seeing any of the building process. You know, I think I'm a little turned off on time lapses for now, and I think for at least this episode, I'm just gonna do these little clips of me building, which I guess means I'm gonna have to say something interesting after placing every single block. Another block, extra block, another block. This is some high quality commentary right here, folks. Block, 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 block. Block, 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 block. Now that could turn into a little bit of a tongue twister. Try saying block 10 times fast. In hindsight, it probably isn't that hard to say that fast, but oh well. Now sadly, the high quality commentary has come to an end because we ran out of blackstone again. Once again, like this is taking up so much blackstone, but I think we're just a few stacks away, so you know what? I figured let's just pop over the nether, get a few stacks, and at least finish up the foundation. That way we can finally work on the interior of this thing. Oh, that's mildly embarrassing. I still have a stack on me. I still don't think a stack would be enough, so yeah, we're gonna pop over to the nether anyway. Now, I'm gonna be using the same nether strip mine I've been using this entire season, so hopefully I just went by some blackstone before and just didn't think to pick it up. That way it'd be relatively easy just to get some. And just as I finish that last clip, we literally run right underneath some. That is some stroke of luck. This should be enough to finish it, but we'll have to see. And with 27 to spare, it was enough, so we're gonna have to figure out what we're going to do down at the bottom now. I'm not exactly sure how the mob spawner is going to be either, but you know, we can work that out together. I think a good place to start would be to filling in those concrete rims at the bottom. And so, what on earth? You can make a skeleton skull now? This is news to me. Like, is this in the game, or is this like an add-on that we... What on earth? Well, out of my excitement, I accidentally crafted all my bones into that skull, so we're gonna have to compost all these berries to get ourselves some white dye. Now with some white concrete acquired, now we have to build our way all the way up, pour water on it, and then build our way all the way down. And yeah, if it was just pillars, then we could just stack it up, and we probably could do some of that, but because we have these little straight bits that it's just hang off of nothing, we are gonna have to do a little bit of these nerd pole water tricks. I guess it is kind of satisfying building your way all the way up, pouring down that water that's flowing its way down, and just digging your way straight down. And it's kind of like digging your way down in a cave, but you know you're gonna be safe at the end. Like as long as you don't dig further than what you place, then you're safe, just like that. Doing it this way feels so so slow. You gotta place it all in, then you gotta fill it up with water, then you gotta take out the water without breaking all your torches down there, which, yeah, this is probably gonna become a mob fest, and I probably should have just turned this all into the concrete, like, the hardened concrete, but, oh well, we can worry about learning from our mistakes later. Are you okay, Mr. Drowned? You're probably smart enough to know that you'd probably get burned to death, and it's probably stuck in this little ledge. I'm a leave you there for now. You're entirely fine to stay there if you want. Now that that's all done, I kind of want to start working on this first floor ceiling, because yeah, there is going to be a separate ceiling from here and the mob spawner, because you know, I kind of want this bottom part to feel as most as a what's the word, as an actual skyscraper as possible, and you know, the actual upstairs thing is the actual mechanical stuff. So yeah, let's go grab some blocks for the roof. Okay, this might be a bit of a controversial block which I'm going to use for the ceiling, but I'm going to be using diorite and polished diorite. And let me say another controversial thing, in that I don't think this is actually a bad block. If you use it correctly, then you can actually make some fairly decent things that's beyond just, I don't know, bird poop. So yeah, we're going to be using this for the ceiling, and I am going to be using slabs because I don't have as much diorite as I thought I did, so we're gonna have to be a little sneaky and just use slabs. And even though we didn't manage to finish the ceiling, I think this gives you somewhat of an idea as to what the ceiling will eventually look like. And as it turns out, that's pretty much all the time I have right now. In case you don't know, I am taking college classes online, obviously, and yeah, right now, every single one of my classes has given me massive assignments or massive exams to do all at once, so yeah, that's why videos across the entire channel have been a little bit shorter lately. That's pretty much the main reason why, but hopefully soon these assignments and stuff should slow down a little bit, and then we can get back to the normal video lengths and normal stuff like that. So yeah, apologies for that, but hopefully you understand. But yeah, in between episodes, I'll try and do a little more work on this, and hopefully in the next episode we can finally do more work up there, finally get maybe an actual mob spawner here, and finally finish this thing so we can finally move on to other projects. But yeah, for now, that's pretty much all I have for you, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.